Do you own a pet, or do you know someone who does own a pet? Pets are animals that we take care of. They are our friends and bring a lot of joy and love into our lives. In this video, we are going to learn some fascinating facts about pets like dogs, cats, fish, and more. It's going to be so fun. Now, we won't be able to talk about every kind of pet. There are so many different types of animals, right? But we will have a great time learning facts about a handful of pets, starting with dogs. Alright, so what are dogs? Dogs are domesticated mammals that live all over the world, and that word domesticated means they're taken care of by people. In fact, and this is pretty cool, most historians believe that dogs were the first animals to be domesticated. That's right, the first animals to be domesticated. And catch this, in the United States alone, almost 43 million households own at least one dog. Wow, dogs are so popular. Dogs sure are popular. Maybe it's because they're so much fun. Or maybe it's because they're so cute. Look at this dog. Why is this dog so cute and so sad? What are you thinking about, little doggy? What are you thinking about? Okay, we get it. Dogs are popular, and there are so many reasons why they're super cool animals, but we gotta go through more dog facts because we want you to be an expert on dogs. Now, if you are a dog expert, you have to know this. There are over 150 types of dogs. That's right. Share that fact with someone today. Ask them if they know that there are over 150 types of dogs. These types of dogs can look very different from one another. Some dogs are huge, like the Great Dane. Great Danes can get up to 30 inches tall and can weigh almost 200 pounds. But don't let their size scare you. These dogs are super friendly. They have been nicknamed gentle giants. Other dogs are really small, like the Chihuahua. Okay? Chihuahuas are usually between 6 to 9 inches tall. These are super small dogs. Very, very, very small dogs, especially compared to Great Danes, right? But even though they're small, they can have big personalities and make their presence known. Some dogs have specific markings, like the Dalmatian. Dalmatians are famous for their white coat and black spots, and you'll find this interesting. Dalmatian puppies are white when they are born, but when they are about 4 weeks old, their black spots appear. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on and look at some more interesting facts about dogs. Uh-oh, we've got a grumpy pug. Okay, I know we didn't talk about pugs, alright? But there are over 150 types of dogs. We can't talk about all of you. There isn't enough time, okay? There are over 150 types of dogs, pug, okay? I don't care how grumpy you look, okay? Alright. The pug is a small dog with a really cute, wrinkly face. They are sweet, gentle dogs that are great around kids. For good measure, here are 3 pugs standing together. Here is the picture of the pug from earlier in the video that seems to be thinking very deeply about something. And here is a picture of what a pug would look like if it had wings and could fly. Okay, now on to more dog facts, because we are not going to talk about any other types of dogs, no matter how grumpy, cute, or persistent they might be, okay? Alright. Okay, we are ready for our next fact. Did you know dogs see colors differently than we do? It's true, so fascinating. Dogs see colors differently than we do. Believe it or not, people used to think that dogs were completely colorblind. Scientists later discovered that dogs can see colors, they just see them as yellows, browns, and blues. Here, let's show you. This is going to be super cool. So say there's this garden, okay? And this is the way we see it. We see the reds and the greens and all of the full colors. Well, this is what a dog sees. Pretty different, isn't it? Some of the colors are missing. The reds, right? The greens. It's mostly yellows, browns, and blues. This is the way a dog sees color. Alright, so we see more colors than dogs do, but dogs have us beat with their sense of smell. Dogs have a much better sense of smell than we do. They have way more smell receptors in their noses than we do, and the part of their brain that figures out smells is larger than ours. That means as this dog is sniffing this flower, this dog is picking up smells and scents that we would never even know were there. Now, with this next fact, we need your help. What are baby dogs called? Do you know? Puppies! Great job! They're called puppies. Dogs are considered puppies until they are 1 year old. Now this is interesting. Did you know puppies are born blind, deaf, and without teeth? That means right when they're born, they can't see, they can't hear, and they don't have any teeth. But they don't stay that way for long, and they grow fast. Okay, we have one final fact for you, and this fact is a little bit weird. Dogs only sweat from their paws. What a random weird fact. They only sweat from their paws. We sweat in many areas of our bodies, but dogs only sweat from their paws because sweat is not the main way that dogs cool down. The main way a dog cools down is by panting. Have you ever seen a dog pant before? That is the way a dog cools down. That was great. Now let's talk about a pet you can see in our videos. Cats. That's right, cats. The kind of cats we are learning about in this video are domesticated cats. The cats that are in your home or in your neighborhood, or often on the screen of a homeschool pop video. We aren't talking about big cats like tigers, leopards, and lions, to name a few. As cool as those cats are, this video is all about the small domesticated cats we see day to day. Domesticated cats are small mammals that are usually furry. That's right, they're usually furry. We say usually because there is a type of cat that has no fur. That's right, Sphynx cats have no fur. Their skin is warm to the touch, and they are often on the lookout for warm sources because heat can easily escape their bodies. Just a side note, don't confuse the Sphinx, a mythological creature that was celebrated in ancient civilizations like Egypt and Greece, with the Sphinx cat, the type of cat that doesn't have fur. Notice the creature from mythology has the letter I in the middle of it, while the Sphinx cat has the letter Y in the middle of it. Plus, Sphinx cats are real, the mythological Sphinx are pretend. So cats are small mammals with fur, except for Sphinx cats, of course. The next thing we are going to learn about cats is that they sleep about 14 hours a day. That's right, 14 hours a day. Oh, sleepy kitty. Cats love to sleep. It is helpful to them because it allows them to save up energy for when they need it. Playing and hunting for small creatures can take a lot out of you. Here is a baby cat. What are baby cats called? Do you know? Yeah, kittens. Yeah, this is a baby kitten. Yeah, kittens sleep even more than the average cat. Kittens sleep about 20 hours a day. That means kittens are only awake 4 hours a day. That's it. But they pack a lot of fun and excitement in those 4 hours. The next thing we are going to learn about cats is that they have powerful night vision. It is pretty amazing. Cats can see even when there is very little light. They can see much better in the dark than we as humans can. While they can't see if it is pitch dark, they don't need much light at all to see what is going on. That is part of why cats can be such great hunters at night. If you have a cat at home and you hear that cat moving around at night, who knows what adventures your cat is having in the darkness while you sleep? Cats not only have great night vision, they also can hear and smell better than we can. That's right. All of these senses help cats when they hunt or help cats discover fun things around them. The next thing we are going to learn about cats is they lick their coats to keep themselves clean. Isn't that interesting? They lick their coats to keep themselves clean. Being clean is really important to cats. They can spend hours cleaning themselves. We don't know exactly why cleanliness is so important to cats, but it is. They want to be as clean as possible. Their tongues are rough. If you have ever been licked by a cat, it can almost feel like sandpaper. Their tongues are perfect for cleaning and keep cats looking their best. Sometimes cats like to lick people. They want us to be clean too. The final thing we want to learn about cats in this video is when they live in the wild, they are either feral or a stray. Feral cats are cats that live outside and haven't been a part of someone's home. Feral cats are not used to people usually. Feral cats are cats that have always lived outside. They are used to hunting and searching for food. Stray cats are cats that used to live in a home and either got away and are lost or were abandoned. Stray cats have been a part of a home and may be more comfortable going up to you than a feral cat. Make sure not to scare the cat and feel free to let a parent or guardian know where you found the cat and what the cat looks like. There may be a home that is missing a cat, and maybe you could be a part of reuniting a cat with its family. Well, those are the facts about cats. These small mammals are usually furry, unless they are a Sphinx cat. They sleep about 14 hours a day, well, except for kittens. Kittens can sleep as many as 20 hours a day. They have powerful night vision. That's pretty cool. They lick their coats to keep themselves clean, and they might clean you that way too. And when they live in the wild, they are either feral or a stray. Wonderful. Next, we are going to learn about pets you take care of that love the water. We will be learning about fish. Fish are a type of animal that lives in the water. Look at all these fish in the water. That's where they live. Fish live in the water. Now, that's not the only thing that makes a fish a fish. While most animals in the water are fish, not all of them are. But how do you know if an animal in the water is a fish or not a fish? Well, there are two major things that all fish have in common. The first thing is that all fish are vertebrates. Do you know what a vertebrate is? It's a good question. Yeah, vertebrates are animals that have a spine, like birds, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, and of course, fish. Fish are vertebrates, meaning all fish have a spine. What are some invertebrates or animals without a spine that live in the water? How about the octopus? An octopus does not have a spine. Since an octopus does not have a spine, an octopus is an invertebrate. That means an octopus is not a fish. Sorry, buddy, you are not a fish. All fish have a spine. All fish are vertebrates, but you are an invertebrate. You are super cool, but you're just not a fish. So vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrates are animals with a spine, like fish. Invertebrates are animals without a spine, like this octopus. Wow, the octopus looks really happy that he doesn't have a spine. Of course, if an animal doesn't have a spine, that means it can't be a fish because all fish have a spine. Look at this creature. What is this? Yeah, a jellyfish. Just like the octopus, jellyfish are invertebrates too. That means even though they are animals that live in the water, jellyfish are not fish. Now wait a second. You mean even though jellyfish have fish in the name, they are not really fish? That's right! Jellyfish are not fish because they do not have a spine. All fish have a spine, so whoever named jellyfish was trying to trick us, but we are not gonna fall for it. Now the second thing fish have in common is that all fish use gills to breathe. That's right. These are the gills of a tuna. They look really interesting, don't they? They are pretty cool. Here is how they work. Gills remove the oxygen from water that enters the fish's mouth and releases the water back out. Gills work kind of like our lungs do, except instead of breathing air like we do to get oxygen, fish get their oxygen from the water. Gills are very important to fish. You see, without gills, fish are not able to live in the water. It's true. It is the only way fish are able to get the oxygen they need. Oh, Clarence, you really are a fish. You have a spine, which means you are a vertebrate, and you have gills, which is how you breathe in the water. You have to have both in order to be a fish. Well, now that we know what makes a fish, let's look at more facts about these incredible water animals. Like this, there are about 30,000 different types of fish, and scientists are discovering more and more every single year. Maybe one of you will grow up and discover new types of fish that we never knew existed. Wouldn't that be cool? Fish come in all sizes and shapes and have very different characteristics depending on the species. Think of this. A shark is a fish. Wow, did you know that? A shark is a fish. And a goldfish is a fish too. Fish are a wide-ranging animal family, but remember, they all have a spine and they all have gills. I like to think, maybe the goldfish and the shark could be friends. Maybe no, they wouldn't be friends. They wouldn't be friends. That goldfish would be a snack. Hey, this is cool. Just like amphibians and reptiles, fish are cold-blooded. Huh? What does cold-blooded mean? Do you know? What does cold-blooded mean? Yeah, cold-blooded means their bodies do not control their own temperature. The temperature of a fish, for example, is similar to its environment because a fish is cold-blooded. We're different. We are warm-blooded, so we don't know what that is really like. But we do know that fish, amphibians, and reptiles are all cold-blooded. Their bodies do not control their own temperature. Now, this is kind of a sad fact. Did you know fish can feel pain and get stressed like we do? Yeah, it's easy to think that fish are always carefree, they just swim around all day, but fish can feel pain and get stressed just like us humans. Oh no, Carl, don't get stressed out. Deep breathing, Carl, deep breathing, that's right. Deep breathing. Hey, Carl, you're not deep breathing, are you? Fish are fun to watch and take care of. Even Carl. Many people have fish as pets. They get to watch these incredible animals explore their own little water world each day. Next, we are going to learn about furry, cuddly pets called rabbits or bunny rabbits. You could call them both. We're going to get into that. Rabbits are small mammals that are famous for their long ears. Hey there, little rabbit. And you might have already noticed this, but in addition to their long ears, rabbits have little tails that look like buns. Do you see the little tail? Right here. Their tails look like buns. Many people believe that is why rabbits are called bunnies, because their little tails look like buns. It makes sense. Which leads us to this question. What do you call these animals? You see, some people call all rabbits bunnies. Other people just use the regular name for them and call all of them rabbits. And still other people call all rabbits bunny rabbits. Wow, kind of confusing. Then other people think of only young rabbits as bunnies. Oh my goodness, so confusing. But at the end of the day, the name bunny is just a nickname. It's just a nickname, which is why people use it in different ways. So what do you call them? Let us know in the comment section below. Are you team rabbit? Are you team bunny rabbit? Are you team bunny? Are you team bunny only when they're small? Let us know. Alright, so we learned that rabbits are mammals that have long ears and have small tails that look like buns. Next, we have a shocking fact for you. We hope you're sitting down. Did you know the main foods that rabbits eat are hay and grass? Hay and grass are the most important parts of a diet for most rabbits. Many people think that rabbits mainly eat carrots. They do. When most of us think of rabbit food, we do think of carrots, right? While rabbits enjoy carrots, it isn't the main thing they eat. Rabbits have very sensitive stomachs. It is so important for rabbits to fill up on hay and grass. So carrots are great for rabbits as a special treat, but not as the primary food. Rabbits enjoy many other vegetables and can even eat fruit, too. Enjoying your lunch, bunny rabbits? Yeah, too busy chewing to talk, huh? Yeah, pretty good grass, right? Yeah, yummy, tasty. Their diet, that means the food they eat, allows rabbits to live in many different environments. In fact, did you know rabbits are found all over the world in every continent except Antarctica? Pretty cool, huh? Now, wherever they live in the world, rabbits have to be careful. That is because rabbits are prey animals. Prey animals are animals that get hunted by other animals. In other words, around the world, rabbits are a source of food to many different animals. That is a big reason why their large ears are so helpful. Their big ears help them listen to all of the sounds around them so they can know if they are in danger. They are always trying to stay aware of what's going on so they don't become another animal's meal. And it's not just their large ears keeping them safe. They often sleep with their eyes open, just in case there's a creature sneaking up on a bunny rabbit or trying to get it. Can you imagine sleeping with your eyes open? That would be so weird. People would sleep without people even knowing it. In fact, who knows if this bunny is sleeping or is awake? Maybe it's sleeping, maybe not. What do you think? This bunny is definitely awake. Or is it? Okay, now it is rabbit trivia time. What do you call a group of rabbits? Actually, that sounds like a joke. This isn't a joke. This is a very serious question. What do you call a group of rabbits? Well, a group of rabbits is called a colony. Look at that colony of rabbits. By the way, you have to share that with someone. Tell someone today that a group of rabbits is called a colony. That would be so cool. To share that fact with someone, a group of rabbits is called a colony. Now, in a colony of rabbits, you may find a baby rabbit. Baby rabbits are called kittens. Just like baby cats are called kittens, we use the same word. This is definitely a mega cute kitten, okay? Baby rabbits are called kittens. Okay, here is our final fact. It's another thing rabbits have in common with cats. Did you know that rabbits purr when they are happy? Purring for rabbits is different than purring for cats. When rabbits purr, they actually use their teeth. They rub their teeth together to show that they're happy. So it's very different, but it means the bunny's pretty happy. It's a happy bunny rabbit. The last pets we are going to learn about are turtles. So cute and slow. Turtles are cute animals that are famous for their protective hard shells and their slow movements. Hey, do you already know what type of animal a turtle is? What type of animal is a turtle? Turtles are a type of animal called reptiles. Turtles are reptiles. Wow, so what does that mean? Well, here are a couple of things about reptiles. They breathe air, they are cold-blooded, and they are vertebrates, meaning they have a backbone. Breathing air is easy to understand, right? Can you take a breath right now? Right now. Yeah, you breathe air too, just like turtles and all of the other reptiles. Even sea turtles breathe air. That's right, so fascinating. This sea turtle is grabbing a quick breath of air before going back in the water. Earlier, we also mentioned that turtles and all of the other reptiles are cold-blooded. What does it mean to be cold-blooded? Well, being cold-blooded means turtles don't keep the temperature of their bodies the same. Their environment changes the temperature of their bodies. Unlike turtles and other reptiles, we are warm-blooded. That means our bodies warm themselves and keep our temperature about the same all of the time, even when we're out in the cold. If you check the temperature of a turtle, it can be all over the place depending on where the turtle is, because a turtle, just like all other reptiles, is cold-blooded. We also mentioned that, just like other reptiles, turtles are vertebrates. They have a backbone. Next time you see a turtle, smile at the turtle and say, "Hey, I know you. You are a vertebrate. You have a backbone," which is cool, okay? All right, turtle. Can you hear me, turtle? Turtle. If you would like to learn more about reptiles, we have a full video on it. You can check it out after this video. All right, time for more turtle facts. We want to be experts on turtles, turtle masters. Let's talk about this. What do turtles eat? That's a good question. Well, that depends on the type of turtle and what kind of food is around it. Turtles spend their day looking for food. They can eat things like insects, fish, worms, or different kinds of plants. Because they eat both meat and plants, turtles are omnivores. Can you say omnivores? Turtles are omnivores. That means they eat both plants and meat. It's interesting, their eating habits can actually change as they get older too, okay? When turtles are young, they eat more meat, and older turtles tend to eat more plants. Now, that's not always the case. Younger turtles can eat plants too, and older turtles can eat meat, but their diet changes as they get older. Oh, look at this. Here's a picture of a turtle with a buddy. Well, at least you would think these turtles are friends, that they're buddies. Well, guess what? They really aren't. They're really not friends, okay? Get ready for a sad fact. Turtles don't usually interact with each other. They're not very social animals, and they don't interact with other turtles. If they're in a group, they don't even acknowledge one another. They're just doing their thing. In this picture, they're eating together. They're enjoying a meal. And it would be like cool if they were turtle friends, if they were friends. But turtles don't become friends with other turtles. Turtles don't have turtle friends. They just do their own thing. But the good news is a turtle can be friends with you. Some people have turtles as pets. Do you know anyone with a pet turtle? Okay. All right, we are ready for our next turtle fact. Did you know turtles love the water and spend most of their time there? This is actually the major difference between turtles and tortoises. Turtles spend most of their time in the water, and tortoises spend most of their time on land. Now, sometimes people get these animals confused because they look very similar, and they're from the same family, but they are different because of where they spend most of their time. Turtles spend most of their time in the water. Tortoises spend most of their time on land. Look at this amazing sea turtle. All turtles spend most of their time in the water, but none as much as sea turtles. Sea turtles are all about the water. But even sea turtles spend a little bit of time on land. In fact, female sea turtles lay eggs on the shore, and the baby sea turtles make their way to the water once they hatch. And it's interesting, baby turtles are called hatchlings. That's right, hatchlings. That's such a cute name, and they look so cute. Hatchlings are so adorable. But notice, their mother's not helping them. That's because turtles, remember, are not social animals, okay? They don't really interact with one another that much, and so they're kind of left on their own. That may be why turtles don't celebrate Mother's Day. Their Mother's Day card would just say, "Dear Mother, I hatched and did everything on my own. Love, Baby Turtle." Of course, no turtle video would be complete without sharing more about that famous shell. The outer part of the shell is made of something called keratin, the same thing your fingernails are made of. Your fingernails are made of the same thing as turtle shells. And as you can see, the shell is great for protection. Turtles can hide their heads and their feet in their shells. We hope you had a fun time learning about pets.